Hey there, Cheesemeisters. That would have been Cantaloupe by Us Three. Bitty Bitty Bop. Funky, funky. That was playing when David and Donna went to the record label so that she could meet with Babyface's management and sign him to come to the Mardi Gras next week at the season finale. So get ready for Babyface, everybody. He's on his way.
Oh, boy.
Yep, Babyface is pretty good. Kenneth Babyface Edmonds has a highway in Indianapolis. So, yep.
Never heard of this person.
Oh, I bet you've heard some of his music. He had a bunch of hits in around this time.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. I got nothing bad to say about Babyface. It's like seems like a nice dude. Like I don't really know anything about him. His music is fun. There's a David Silver thing happening next week it's more ridiculous by the minute, which is great.
Of course there is.
Yeah, of course there is. I am Jeff, and my boy D in the house, full props. And joining me on the other end of the internet, my co-host.
I'm Leslie, and that's his problem. I have a show to do.
I almost used that.
I knew it. I had a feeling.
I almost did.
I had a backup in my brain because I was like, ooh, one of these days Jeff is going to fuck with me again.
Never on purpose. We're just
maybe not
inspired by the same things.
All right.
Yeah, take it that way. Yeah. This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 4, Episode 30, the penultimate episode of Season 4, which it did not mean the same thing then that it does now, thanks to The Wire. Vital Signs. Original air date, May 11th, 1994. I saw your face.
I know what penultimate means, but what did it mean in the 90s?
They didn't. The Wire always, like, the climax of all of the season's stories happened in the penultimate episode of every season.
Okay.
So it's the penultimate episode of The Wire was when, like, all the shit happened. And then the last episode was like a winding down, wrapping up kind of thing. So since then, that's kind of what the penultimate episode has become for most TV shows. It's like the big conclusion stuff a lot of times will happen in the second to last episode. Not before The Wire, really. They save the big stuff for the finale. So, and that's why we get a 2-part Jones coming up next week. But yeah, this is the penultimate episode of Season 4. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know. All right, well, let's just talk about what happens in this episode because I don't know, whatever. Okay. Brenda's first of all, Andre's having dreams. So many dreams. So many weird dreams with pink babies.
Pregnant women dream a lot. Did you know that?
I'm sure. I guess we're going to do that this week. And these dreams are like premonitions and shit or something. I don't know.
They are. I looked up.
Either dreams mean nothing or dreams mean everything. That's apparently, I learned that in listening to The Dark Tower. So hers seem like they're prophetic. So she's having dreams and she's all worried and shit. She's been taking her medicine. She's been having the most active bed rest of anyone I've ever seen. But she's super worried. And Jesse's like, don't worry about it. I know I have finals tomorrow, but I'm going to hand sand this bassinet that's probably not super safe. I bet there's splinters. That wouldn't pass muster today, kids. It's not the way we do our bassinets. But he's up all night doing important things, bassinet-related things. And Andrea's like, oh, I had the dream again, but it's worse this time. We're in the woods, can't find the baby. Baby's crying. Jesse's like, don't sweat it. I'll find a baby with you. It's cool. Don't worry. And don't even worry about this law school shit I'm involved in. There's sanding to do. So anyway, they got a doctor's appointment. And Andrea's nervous about it, but they're going to second opinion from the doctor. And so that's going to happen. Brenda's show is getting rave reviews in the LA Times, apparently, or whatever paper they said that it was in.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm very sure. Okay.
Rave reviews. And Brandon's like, oh, I'll come to the play tonight. Don't even worry about it. But first, I got to go by the chancellor's office. I got to do some chancellor stuff. And she's like, what about Steve? Is he coming? And Brandon's like, I don't fucking know. It's Steve. Like, talk to him yourself. And he doesn't say that, but that's what he means. Yeah. And Steve's not coming because of Laura and other things, I suppose. I don't know. Steve reasons.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it's bizarre. And Erica shows up in Dylan's bedroom while Kelly's in bed with him.
Oh my gosh.
Weird. Yeah.
The pop-up.
I know. Oh, sorry, Kelly. She's there because she is worried that Kevin and Suzanne are moving to South America, which Dylan's like, all right, Jesus, we'll figure it out. Calm down. Can you get out? Like, you're lucky Kelly's titties ain't out.
But for real.
Could have been going on right about now. And that's what Kelly says. What if we were making love?
I know.
I know. I was worried about that. And she goes out, and apparently Suzanne is the world's biggest moron. Like, just because she's like, oh, we're here because Erica says that she needs to ask you about shoes.
I have so many questions. One, why do you have a key to his place? I know you all stayed there briefly, but also, why do you think you can come and go? Like, he's a college kid with a girlfriend. Your name
Iris? That's Iris's job.
I guess so. I guess if you are related to one of these kids, that means you can just come and go into their space.
Dylan, typical Scorp. Let her come in. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm really feeling the garlic.
Garlic. Oh, it's very good, the garlic. It's a mind gym, God bless Iris. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you have more questions about this circumstance? Because it is.
I mean, also Susan being like, "Sure, Erica, you can totally run back to Dylan, an adult male room,
right?
Where his girlfriend could be." Jesus.
Yeah. To get information, to get an opinion on tennis shoes, sneakers, and she doesn't even need sneakers because you know why you get sneakers? For sneaking. And she can already get into Dylan's bedroom without waking him up. She doesn't need sneakers. She's good. But they're like, what? We're not moving to South America. We said the Southwest, Arizona. And Erica's like,
so far.
I don't want to leave. Also, that feels like you're bullshitting me a little bit. But I don't know. Can I still get new shoes anyway? She didn't ask, but I think she's really hoping they go shoe shopping after this.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. Kelly gets dressed and leaves and is like, these people just showing up in your house is a lot. I'm kind of, it's a lot for me right now. So she leaves. Everybody goes to see Brenda's show, except for us. All we get to see is curtain call.
And for some reason, she's in the final bow, and I'm like, that's such bullshit. Maggie and Brooke would be sharing that. Stop it, 90210.
I don't know.
You're leading the witness.
Yeah, no shit. So we can see like 3 curtain calls and 4 backstage sequences, but we never see this play that's getting such great reviews. Like Andrea, she never sees it either because she goes to the doctor, and the doctor says, okay, no more getting out of the bed. No more leaving the hospital. Actually, leave the hospital, but come back later tonight. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Just stay here. We'll get you a bed. Relax. Because he's like, look, you got a lot of extra amniotic fluid in there, and that could be bad. It's gotten to the point where it's a bit dangerous. And so we're going to keep you here in the hospital because you could have a premature delivery. Like, that's almost guaranteed at this point, the way that things are looking. So we want to check you into the hospital in about 8 hours or so, like whenever you can come back. Yeah. It's like, it's important, but go run some errands.
Sure.
This doctor's weird. And so Andrea does that, and she comes back and she checks in, and he's like, I think you're cool. Just hang. Like what we don't want is for the water to break. Chekhov's water. And and she's like, okay, I'll say I'm real worried, but I'm gonna stay in the hospital anyway. And it's, and everybody comes to visit, including Donna, with like a new age women's health pregnancy book. It's all about like art therapy and stuff, and imagining the pink around your heart, and surround yourself with white. It seems racist to me, but whatever.
You know what? A little bit.
I mean, what is she trying to get rid of her nurse? Like that lady seemed pretty nice. Just because she's not white. Donna, rude.
Jesus.
I know. But they hook her up to the baby monitor, and you can see fetal heartbeat, and we're all excited about it. And then Brandon's like, oh, man, look, I came to see you, Chief, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you're getting taken care of. But there's some bullshit going on, Andrea, that I need to like make sure you know about, because it's about me. And it is, I don't think I'm going to get to go to Washington because I got left out of the brochure. They took my work and they used my forward where I had this brilliant analogy between a condor and higher ed. And I mean, trust me, guys, this thing that I wrote is as good as Brenda's play. We're not going to show you either one of those things.
No.
But trust us. Us Walsh kids are fucking killing it right now. And so Andrea's like, well, I don't know what to fucking tell you. I'm sitting here. I got a fetal heart monitor strapped to my belly, Brandon. Fuck right off. That was subtext. She didn't just come right up. But I got picked it up in her performance. You know what I mean? Like there was a Brandon fuck right off look on Andrea's face. I was feeling it. And so Brandon like spends the whole episode trying to get past Pam, who is Chancellor Arnold's secretary, who is almost as good at protecting Chancellor Arnold as the secretary at Apple Corps was from keeping the police off the roof. She's almost that good.
She's nowhere near as charming or delightful.
She's not. No, I love that lady. I love that lady.
What, up on the roof? I didn't know anything about that.
The best part is that she kept them thinking that music was coming from speakers and not from the band playing on the roof. They thought that for half an hour. Like, I mean, she just had them snowed. It was, God bless that woman. But Pam, she spends the whole week keeping Brandon out of the Chancellor Arnold's office, because Chancellor Arnold is suddenly the busiest French-speaking person you have ever met. Did you catch that he speaks French to the delegates from wherever they are from?
Zimbabwe. I don't know.
Something. I don't know. African garb. That's all I know. They made a point of not getting into it.
I was like, oh, so you're speaking the colonizers' language. I see.
Yeah. No, Chancellor Arnold is a worldly man if worldly is white. He's keeping not just white energy.
This is what they speak there. It's fine.
It's one of the 6 languages. I could have also chosen English, but it's less of a flex if Chancellor Arnold is just talking English. So,
yeah.
And Brandon's like, Chancellor Arnold, most important thing in the world. I got to talk to you about the task force. He's like, fuck off. I got the delegates here. I'll come by tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You know what? Brandon tomorrow's busy. I have to babysit again. And Brandon is like, look, Chancellor, nobody has to babysit that much. And he's like, you're right. Joey's mine. What happened? Brought it back. Season 1.
Joey, wow. Forgot about him.
Chancellor Arnold was not in the Janie's Got a Gun video, as far as I know. So, unlike Joey's mom. Anyway, when he finally gets in, he finds out that there was just I don't know, it was typo. What do you want, Brandon?
You're my guy. I really respect what you said about my daughter.
Yeah. if somebody needs to learn how to handle this girl.
Not me.
Chancellor Arnold. I don't know about that as a position to take about your child, but whatever. He's like, Bobby, you're coming to DC with me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You probably just didn't get your plane ticket because the same list that we wrote that goes in the front of this book also went to the travel department where they're going to book all of our airfare, our plane reservations and hotel accommodations. And we make our own clothes now, like the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
New kids. New Kids on the Block.
What a turn.
That was that New Kids harmony right there.
All right.
I don't know why that skit is so much in my head, but it like the last few weeks, but it just is.
Yeah, you've been quoting it up a storm.
I know, it's one of my favorites. It's so dumb. I love just the broad swipes taken at the New Kids. And that Jason played little Joey. That was cute.
Yeah.
Like that. Anyway, he's going. You're going to go to DC. It's fine. So Brandon is like, I guess I was overreacting like a lunatic all week. All right, Chancellor Arnold. See you later. I got to go back to the hospital and tell Andre everything's cool. Okay. Thanks,
That's
Brandon.
all for baby monitor. Probably,
yep, I know.
Is the reason why she goes into early labor.
Yep. And yeah, Andre goes into early labor. That's how the episode ends. But before the episode ends, Kelly and Dylan break up. It doesn't look like they're going to, but then she gets out of the car and Dylan talks about making money. And she's like, oh, fuck off with your money and your Suzanne and your Kevin. Shove it up your ass. And,
honestly, so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so thrilled. I'm so tired of them. I mean, she took the words right out of my mouth when she was like, I mean, other than sex, what do we have? And I'm like, you're damn right, Kelly. What do you two have? You might as well be friends with benefits. Come on. Now you always want to be mad at him and he always wants to be annoyed with you. Mm-hmm. And then I got so annoyed when they did the whole like, just forget the last few weeks ever happened. Never happened. Kiss. Yeah. And then she gets out of it and they're like, wait, no, fuck, what?
Right.
And I went, yes, thank you. That is stupid. Even for a young relationship, that is really stupid.
Yeah. It turns out that the underlying issues, we didn't just smooch them away. They're still there.
I think you'd have to do more than smooch to forget about that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think you need to introduce some new stuff into the bedroom to forget.
They did. Erica just walked right the fuck in.
I almost
I know. I was kind of hoping that was going to happen. Because I could tell my timing was going to be close. You know.
How dare you? Apple cider's expensive, man.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I don't want to ruin your apple cider. I don't know. Brenda finishes the show. Roy Randolph is like, you got real talent, kid. We can get you some training if you need it.
Say no more.
And David goes with Donna to Babyface's management office and meets Ariel, who is like, you said you like music. You must be a musician. And she's like, come by. I'm a junior exec, which means I just get coffee or water in little cone cups. So come by and play with these other three kids that I know. And David does, and he's like jamming on the keyboards, David Silver style. And they're jamming along. They got saxophones and everything. And they're like, D, my boy, full props. Yeah. And Ariel's like, am I right or am I right? And Donna's like, you know what, Ariel, you're so right that I've already talked Babyface into letting these four randos open for him at our Mardi Gras. What? And even David says, what? We don't even have any songs. I barely know these fools. And also, not for nothing, but they just asked me if I was down with Howard and Andy and the Orange Juice Patrol. I don't want to get into it, but we don't have any songs. And Ariel's like, got your songs right here? Cassette tapes. This
That's what
sounds
the
like
orange
terrible
juice
plan.
for, man.
I know. It's just, man, it's a bad idea. Like, I don't know how David made this much music industry progress without Steve's involvement, but he almost got himself a gig just by standing next to a water cooler.
Yep.
This dude gets all the chances. I'm telling you.
Makes me sick.
Uh-huh. And so he tells Donna, look, Donna, I'm out on this group. Like, I would much rather hang out with Happy Jack, and I know I can't hang out with Happy Jack because Happy Jack is the same as these guys. It's meth and orange juice all day long, and I don't want to associate my music with my meth and orange juice. You're killing Fun George. You put those two things together.
Lord.
And she's like, oh shit, never mind. I'm not going to book those guys. And also, fuck Babyface. And David's like, Jesus Christ.
No. He's cool. He's not into that. He's a real class act.
Yeah, but I just like how Babyface. Look, Babyface is going to be on the next 2 episodes. Spoilers. They got this dude to agree to show up and do this show, which is going to be great pub for him because this show is huge. But they're like, we also want to make sure that we accuse you of drug use the week before. Don't worry, we're going to clear it up. But I'm sure Babyface was like, who agreed to that? That's terrible.
Yeah, Donna has too much power.
She can get opening acts. She can get the headliner, negotiate contracts. Like, I don't know. So now David's gonna, help set up and stuff next week. Guess what? David's probably gonna get to play music with Babyface because why not?
Of course. Why not? Let's make his ascent into music and Brenda's ascent into theater seem perfectly normal.
I'm telling you, look, you get an infinite number of chances at the music industry. It's just how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you and I have tried. I think is the problem. Where was the last water cooler you stood next to? Like, I've never hired a teenager to manage my music career. Like, we're not doing the minimum effort needed.
I don't know. I fill up my water bottle at a water cooler, every time I have a shift at the medical school.
But do you ever say anything smart about like saxophone players or something?
No, I get chewed out for talking.
Oh, you're wrong water cooler, I think.
I am.
Yeah. What about, have you ever set up a Casio in a cabana at a beach club?
Oh,
I haven't done that
not.
either. Yeah, I think we're just not doing the bare minimum here. This is probably our fault that we haven't been offered at least 4 music contracts.
Added to the list.
I know. That's our bad, guys. We're sorry. We could be just we could have songs just as good as George and Cookie Fleck.
We could.
Or Jerry and Cookie Fleck. Bow wow. Some bitch. Bow wow.
You never forget your first.
That's right.
Or you never forget the best.
I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh my god!
Yep. Go listen to our Best in Show episode, Cheese Meisters. It's funny. Okay. That's what happens in this episode. What is this episode really about?
I have so many things, and this one just came to me.
Oh, good.
Does anyone in the writer's room have a fucking calendar?
Oh, because it's not Mardi Gras?
It's not Mardi Gras.
No,
Cindy said it's she hints at Mother's Day coming up
Yeah.
because Jim's going to be out of town, and so he's making her an omelet now.
Mhm. Yeah. Hashtag good husband.
And then also, I texted you this. The math is all wrong on Andrea's pregnancy, and the I think Gabby is 27 weeks. I think Andrea is like 18 at
I
most.
think Gabby is like 40 weeks.
Oh
I think
shit.
she's set to pop any
Which
minute.
could be why they had her sitting down and laying down so as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because like even in the dream, it does not look like she's really moving. It looks like she must be sitting down, and because they only show up here really, and she's like trying to engage and look around and everything, but you her body's not making the movements of one on their legs is
Sure.
would be making.
It's it's also possible, and I just don't know. It's also possible like that she had the baby already. And it's like that's why they're
Oh,
keeping it from here to here so that you can't I don't know. I don't think that's
I
true, but it's
hope not.
possible.
Oh God, I hope not for her. I mean, it's 35 years later. She's fine now, but like,
Right.
good grief. Even hearing Jenna Fisher from The Office talk about coming back too
Hmm.
soon after, because like maternity leave is short and you're not getting paid for it
Hmm.
on film, like it just sounds terrible.
I
Um,
mean, Scully only missed like 2 episodes,
fuck, you're right.
you know? Then they were 2 really good episodes. You're calling Dwayne Barry a liar now? Those are really good episodes.
Clearly, I need to rewatch some of the X Files, which what an undertaking. That's why I say some.
Yeah. Well, but also like where's the show me the downside? Like
No,
that's great.
fair. I'm
Yeah.
not rewatching Home.
That's an incorrect choice.
It is the
Best
right
episode.
choice. I am terrified enough, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. Um that was just a little too
Anyway,
Chuck Bronson for me, Scully. Um
so yeah, these writers need a fucking calendar.
yeah, I didn't even try. Like you're probably right. It's probably super jacked up. Um whatever. It's almost the end of the season. But it's definitely May because that's the end of the school year and that's where we are chronologically. Like
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with actual Mardi Gras. I don't know why they're calling their party a Mardi Gras because as you'll see next week, it's just a big old carnival. Um,
So
it,
should we
it-
call it
they,
Carnival?
yeah, they might as well ramalama dinga da dinga da dong. Like that's what
Yes.
kind of carnival it looks like.
Chang chang
Um,
chang and chang kebab.
yeah. So that's gonna be next week. And I look, Cheesemeisters. I love the season finale of this season. I love the season finale of next season. It's the season finales in college. These two-parters are awesome and ridiculous, and crazy things happen. So, I'm stoked about our two-part coming up. Um, in part because of Babyface and the carnival and Washington and the Custis Lee House and all of it. All of it. It's all good. Um, I think one of the things this episode might really be about is self-fulfilling prophecies,
Hmm.
which it was on Kelly's final exam or something because she talks to Brandon about it. Um,
Oh.
but Andrea is having self fulfilling prophecies. She's having all these dreams, and she's believed herself into a state of premature labor, but she's also believed herself potentially into a place of everything's going to be okay. Because she did have the white light, pink baby hands dream. So
Well, and also
maybe.
I did a little research
Mm,
because of course I mean I'm fascinated by dreams. I like to find meaning in them, and then I wake up and forget, or I have coffee and then I'm like, oh fuck, that went away.
right.
um but like the most interesting thing I found out was that the forest in a dream connects
Hmm.
you to an unknown part of you or divine feminine energy.
Okay.
um and it's often seen as a sign of death and rebirth or transformation.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, someone did some research because that's
Yeah.
quite fitting.
Yeah. What about pink heart light baby hands? Did you look that up?
I didn't look that up because when I was rewatching it, I don't know why I thought I was better than looking up something about this, but I was like, this is clearly her body telling her like, sorry, this baby's coming now. Like,
Oh, but it had all the colors of the thing that Donna said was good. And when she
I
woke
mean,
up, she felt comforted.
pink and white are generally considered colors of like love and purity and like being cleansed.
Hmm.
So, you know, I would imagine they're meant to be like hopeful colors of like, yes, it's scary that your baby is going to be premature, but she's going to be okay.
Yeah. So maybe that's Andrea's full self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Brenda is I don't know. I wrote I wrote her down under here, and I think that it has to do with just like the play being successful. Like she's just talked herself into this. Oh, it's I'm sure when I show up, Maggie will appear. Right? Like,
Okay. I take umbrage with that.
of course,
What the
Dolores
fuck
Umbridge.
is no, fuck her. I'm glad the centaurs got her. Not that that's their job, but anyway.
Hmm,
Now you've got me on a tangent.
sorry,
It's okay. But
you took umbrage.
Brenda with the Brenda with the actor bullshit again, because
Sure.
what has rehearsal been for? Maggie should be there before opening night. You can't be going out on stage like, oh, she'll be there. You're damn right she better be there. You know why? Because you've been fucking doing the work, bitch. Because you've been
Right.
memorizing, because you've been setting intentions and figuring out what works and what doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Sleeping on an actual hot tin roof in a cat costume, I assume.
Oh no, that's not at all what this show is about.
Oh, it's not. I
if
guess I'll
she
find out
really
this
if
week.
she really wanted to get back into the mindset of Maggie, she should have just gotten back with Dylan and been like, "Here,
Okay.
buddy. Here, I brought some Black Label, your favorite."
What if she like did a lot of Catwoman stuff from like Julie Newmar style, Catwoman,
Oh
or
god.
I think that would have been good. Um, or what if we could have got the cat on a hot tin roof butthole cut? What if we could have gotten it? What if she was Rum Tum Tugger?
Oh my god, there are not enough drugs to watch the butthole cut.
I swear to God, I'm not watching that movie unless it's the butthole cut.
You and Walter both.
Because we both know.
God.
That's right. Edict!
No!
It might be the second time I've given an edict to releasing the butthole cut. It feels correct for me to have done that.
Probably.
I believe passionately that this thing should exist for no reason at all, other than it's such a ridiculous idea that I have to see it. I want to see
No,
cat
it really
buttholes
is.
everywhere. Yeah,
Sure.
because if
Why
you've
not?
ever been around a cat, you're like, if you've ever been around a cat, you're seeing that butthole. There's just no way around it. You cannot. Yeah, you're always looking at the brown eye. It's no good. It's the truth. It's just there. Cat butt. I think Brandon on this task force is making some self-fulfilling prophecy. He almost gets himself kicked out of this thing by being a pest.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
You
I'll,
know?
I'll get I'll get more to that later.
Yeah. I think David is setting himself up for some self-fulfilling prophecy stuff with the like immediate connection to drugs and like the association of this with that. It's like not everything has to be a bad road, you know.
Right. Well, and here's the thing. If he wants to keep pursuing the music industry, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and among many other industries, like he's going to be faced with temptation.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to
Yeah.
run into those types, and you got to learn how to like. Somehow, I never have, but like,
Wrong water coolers. We discussed it. Um, Here's the thing, though. I think good for David because
yeah,
this is what he is capable of doing right now to handle this temptation is to remove himself because he knows that if he stays hanging out with these guys who just want to give him props and orange juice, that he's going to end up drinking that orange juice.
Mm.
And this is the healthy choice. So David makes it. So I think that's good. Points to David here. So
Yeah,
um, I'm sure it will lead to nothing but good things in the next 2 weeks.
I can't
I'm sure
wait.
nothing, I'm sure nothing bad's going to happen. What else do you have this episode really being about?
A few more things. I mean, we have to talk about the fact that yet again, everyone wants Brenda and Dylan to get back together.
Even Erica, who has never
Erica,
seen these two people together.
Erica has never seen these two together, and just out of nowhere is the audience and goes, "I still think you should be with Brenda." What?
Yeah.
How do you know? Who have you been talking to?
Yeah.
And then later on, when she's standing right next to Brendan, Dylan's like, "Well, she always wanted a big sister. Stop trying." What?
I know. It,
Okay.
and here's the thing. It's a lie. Like, everybody knows at this point that she's leaving the show. I think
Does the audience?
I think the audience knows at this point that
Oh,
she's leaving the
okay.
show. There's a they even drop a hint at it in the story.
Yes, because they mentioned the fishing date. Oh, wait,
No,
no,
not
her
that.
leaving. Her leaving, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
When they
And
talk
not,
about classical training.
well, yes, but not even that. It's something that you wouldn't get. There's no way you would know. When Cindy wants to introduce Jim to Eddie, the stagehand,
Uh-huh.
and he's from New York, and Jim's like, "Our best friends are from New York," and he's like, "Where?" And they're like, "Buffalo."
Is that where Tiffany Thiessen is from?
Yeah, Valerie is
Jesus.
that's Valerie's parents is who Jim is talking about. They're best
Oh my
friends in Buffalo.
God.
So they not only do they know that Shannon's leaving, they know how they're writing in they may not know that it's Tiffany yet. Like, that part may not be decided, but they've already come up with this character of Valerie. They already know that she's coming from Buffalo. They already know it's Jim and Cindy's best friends, and they put it in this episode. It's a line I'd never noticed before.
Okay.
But they're laying the groundwork.
Well, and so, because yeah, when I first watched it, I was like, "Oh, this shit again." But then the second time I went, "Oh, this is the writers giving one last hit of Brenda and Dylan for the audience, because
Yeah.
they are so good together." Like, I honestly can kind of feel a little bit now of what people who watched it the first time and maybe
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen it since feel, because I almost forget sometimes how toxic they were together, and I'm like, yeah, they
Right.
should be. And then I'm like, wait, what? Because they don't need to be together. I mean, those two are just really fucking good together, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn, my God, of teen dramas. But anyway, so I really feel like the writers are just giving us one more hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, even in the writing, you know, they are, yeah, in their dialogue they mention the fishing date, which we both said was just, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
Like, it never should have been referenced anymore, the back and forth that they have had since then.
Right.
And I have a bad feeling he's gonna say one more thing, and then she's gonna be like, "And I'll always love you, but I have to go to London." Because, like, sorry, Cheesemeisters, I know. Like, I don't know how, but I know. Like,
Yep.
she's gonna go to London for the.
She's gonna go to London.
Look, I'm still gonna cry. Like,
Sure.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, that was something.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did find the reference to their friends in Buffalo pretty interesting. And just how it solidifies, like, we all know, like, and they're giving Another thing I think this episode is really about: curtain calls.
Ooh.
Like Brenda gets to give like 4 curtain calls. Like she's just up there bowing. They give her and Steve that storyline where they
Oh, sure.
get to hug and have closure for real life, probably Ian and Shannon shit, like trying to put
Let's
it
end
on the
on a high
screen.
note.
Yeah. Shannon herself is getting a curtain call. Like just one last little story before we kick you out. Dylan and Kelly get their curtain call.
Yeah.
And on the plus side, this time after they broke up, Dylan didn't get carjacked. So thumbs up.
Oh, God, you're right.
Things are looking
Jesus.
up for Dylan. This breakup's going much better.
Everything's coming up, Dylan.
Lydia. Um.
Yeah,
Uh,
this.
uh,
I was thinking. I'm sorry, real quick.
no, no.
I was just thinking how like what a nice day at work to have to shoot people applauding you, and you
Right.
just stand there like that would be the best day. Like, thank you so
You could
much.
feel the love of the audience wash over you in waves,
Yes,
like
stop.
Eve.
Nice.
Listen to our episode on All About Eve, everybody. It was a really good one. Um,
And then give me money to produce a one-woman show of All About Eve.
there you go. I like it. Um, and then David and the drug band, like they have a real quick curtain call,
Yeah.
but it's all just we're wrapping things up as we hit the end of the season. What else you got?
Uh, Men will do anything for other men. Jim will give up his whole weekend for Dylan.
Jesus, does he? Yeah.
Uh, Dylan will invest in a stranger, in Kevin.
Mm-hmm. It's a dude. He needs some help. I'll give him some money.
Honestly, thank you. Like, I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
Chancellor Arnold will forgive Brandon for stalking, interrupting his day, and also besmirching his daughter's character.
Right. It's fine. Somebody needs to.
She is
It's
trash.
crazy. Yeah.
I'd rather adopt you.
Yeah. It's better.
And then, guys will play with someone they've never met and immediately invite him into the band. Hey, he likes drugs.
Yeah. Oh, I remember him. This dude knows Happy Jack. Shouts to Happy Jack.
I saw you with the backpack.
That's right. Do you think Happy Jack's going to get invited to Mardi Gras?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Do you think that the trip to Washington D.C. is a trip that is a party that Happy Jack gets invited to?
No.
Because I don't think we've had any parties since we started wondering if it was a party that Happy Jack would be invited to. But I know we haven't asked. So
Wait, is Josh Richland going to be on the DC trip?
oh, I don't remember.
Damn, I want him to be.
Yeah.
I
We're
just
not
want
dumb.
to see all of our new friends.
Mm-hmm.
All of our new friends, even the assholes. Hell, Paul Johansson can come back. Is that his name?
Yep.
It's not his character name, but we're calling him by his real
John
name.
Sears.
Yeah.
He's using his full government. It's rough.
You've shaken his hand.
It's true. I did shake his hand. IRL. That's right. No, it's fine.
What's up, Paul?
Yeah. John Sears sucks, and it's because you're a good actor. So,
yeah, exactly. Way to go, man. You turned me around.
Good job. We hate that dude.
Yeah. Not as much as I hate Gil Myers.
No, but in Gil's defense, I got nothing.
Andre's honestly, I don't know how he could be. He has nothing to do with Andrea's near death and labor now. I have no idea what's going to happen, but it's called Vital Signs, and they didn't play How to Save a Life because it wasn't out yet, and so I don't know what to think. I don't know how to feel about this labor because they didn't play a song by The Fray.
That's true. Yeah, it's I know exactly what to feel when I hear that song. I feel like singing How to Shave Your Wife.
What?
That's how I sing it. I never sang How to Save a Life. I sang How to Shave Your Wife.
Good God.
I know, right? I'm like Weird Al up in this bitch.
Yeah, but one of us can look like him.
That's true, and it ain't me. Which one was better, Weird Al? Another One Bites the Crust or Livin' La Pizza Loca? Gee, Homer, they were both pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you and Alan Sherman. That's Weird Al was on The Simpsons. Anything else this episode might really have been about?
Chicks are such a hassle.
Oh my God, are they a hassle?
Dude, like Brandon almost loses it, loses all of these opportunities.
Yep.
This whole season over these women, Health's receptionist gets in his way. Pam. Kelly has been annoying Dylan all season. He doesn't hate actresses. He just hates when Kelly is in the theater.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. God, Brenda forcing Steve to come see a play, which, okay, you know what? In Steve's defense,
there you go.
Totally okay that he didn't want to go see the play.
Yeah, it's a complicated situation for him.
I don't want to be reminded of the girl I helped audition for this and then who almost ended her life.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'll just not.
We both said last week we weren't friends.
Right.
Ever really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you ruined my suit jacket. God.
Yeah. Even when you flash back to the 60s, you didn't even talk to me. Like, I had to stand on the side with David and talk about Donna. And nothing to do. I had great hair. The last thing I wrote down was nothing is anyone's fault. Like,
no.
Like when Steve tells Brandon that this was not the first time that Laura tried to commit suicide, Brandon was like, well, you're off the hook then.
Oh my God.
Wasn't anything you did, brother. And that's what matters.
What a shitty thing.
I know.
Just.
This show's got a lot of great messages in it. And we just try to make sure everyone sees them. It's not Steve's fault that Brenda won't accept his apology. Like, words, words mean, words are what does she say? Like, actions speak louder or something? Like,
some shit.
Talk is cheap. She used an idiom.
Oh, yeah. She always says something shitty. Talk is cheap, Steve.
Yep.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't even want him there. I have definitely had shows where, even to people I love, I'm like, please don't come see this.
Right.
Just don't. I'm using my full name. That means don't come see it.
Also, I have to appear fully naked in one scene in the middle of this show. Sorry, Mom.
No, that has yet to happen. It's funny. For as willing as I have been for certain projects to be nude, it hasn't happened. So, much like, did you see Amy Poehler's opening monologue on SNL a few weeks ago?
No, I have not watched a second of it this season. God. I don't know why. I just haven't.
You've kind of missed out. But yeah, she said at one point, like, and she's like, and I totally would have, done nudity, but no one's ever asked me. Because as a joke against AI being willing to do it. Yeah.
Got
anyway,
it. Nice.
Go watch Amy Poehler do it. I'm not a professional comedian. I'm only a depressed comedian,
There you go. I like it. Not the depressed part. I also wrote here, women are crazy. Both Laura and Claire. Yeah. So it's on them. Andrea's pregnancy issues are nobody's fault. It's not your fault, Andrea. What if it is? What if I walked around the house too much? It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. Brandon being omitted from the book is nobody's fault. It just happened. It was an error. It was a typo.
Claire totally went in and took out his name.
I bet that'd be great if that's what happened. Or here's what I hope happened. That Brandon Walsh was not in there, but Brandon Warsh was. And he saw that and didn't think it was just a one-letter typo. He thought it was a different person. And he's like, look, my name's not even in here, and Brandon Warsh gets to go? Who is that? I've never even heard of that guy. That would be. That's how this should have ended. Look, Brandon, it says. You're right. It says Warsh are bad, but you couldn't have figured that out. You know what you are, Brandon? I already said. Remember when I said that you were the internet? What you are is really autocorrect.
Oh Lord.
Like, you see Brandon Walsh and you can't possibly think that I meant to type Brandon Walsh. Like, you have to think that I was typing like Blackberry Bush.
Yeah.
Like, that's how off you have to be, autocorrect and Brandon.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it, who fucked with the teleprompter again?
I love Ron Burgundy. Yeah, I would love it if that's what it was. It just said Brandon Warsh. All right. What did this episode make you nostalgic for?
Oddly enough, it made me nostalgic for the time I was in the hospital.
Oh, very nice.
I had my my appendix enlarged.
So like, on purpose? Like they got in and they blew it up like with one of those billows?
No. Oh. It wanted to leave my body, and it was in true my body fashion. It was like, I'm not going to go to the extreme. I'm going to make people question if we're really sick, but like I'm going to cause an immense amount of pain in the meantime.
Yeah, do it.
But my goodness, appendix. Did I learn how amazing nurses are? Because I had some awesome nurses. Oh my God, they were wonderful. They were so lovely and so helpful. One of them, if there are any nurses listening, bless you. Thank you for your service. Also, you may scream when you hear that, like, because I wasn't allowed to have any like water or food, obviously. And quite frankly, I didn't want to have any food, thankfully, because I was in pain. But I was so thirsty. And so I was begging the nurse, like, can I at least have some ice chips? They do that on Grey's Anatomy. And she was like, okay, here's a couple. And like, so I just had a few. But yeah, thank you, nurses.
Good job, nurses. Shouts to the nurses who tell you what range to look at for the baby heart monitor. It's important.
Yeah.
If you don't have someone explain those monitors to you, you don't know what you're looking at. Like, what's the thing I should be focusing on with all this?
This is what I tell the medical students all the time. I'm like, look, I know it's a lot of terminology and things, but it's really considerate when you tell me what you're doing and why you're doing it, because it includes me in my care. It lets me know that you don't think I'm stupid and just a puppet to maneuver.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Anyway. Yep. I don't know that this makes me nostalgic for anything.
Oh, damn.
Like, I mean, it was just not like I never got left off a list to go to Washington. I never like stalked a chancellor.
Never went to see a show in college.
I mean, did I? I did. I did because I knew people in the theater department. I was in a friend's class project as a performer.
Ooh.
Acting.
Is that the porno they shot in not the one next Teeter?
Oh no, Teet. No, it wasn't that. It was a Steve Martin play, like a little one act.
Oh.
Yeah, that my friend Sam was directing for a class, and I got to play the dad in the play. And you know what I did? Here's what this makes me nostalgic for. My instincts as an actor, because you know what I did in this. My job is I'm sitting at a table. You know, we're just chatting, me and this kid, and then the focus shifts to the kid, and then I'm just a background person. You know, I'm just sort of there. So you know what I did? Reached in my pocket. I took out my car keys. Took out my car keys.
Stop.
Started digging for earwax with my car keys.
Jesus. That sounds painful.
And Sam was like, what is that? And I'm like, my grandfather does this. Pop, did you never see Pop try to clean his ears with his car keys?
No, I definitely did. It never really registered to me what he was doing because
Sure.
one, I was a child. I was focused on, does grandma have yellow cake with chocolate icing?
Or
No. Does
chocolate
she
chip
have
cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Where's the high C?
is there another kid here to talk to and play with?
Right, right, right.
Okay, then I will just sit here and be polite and hopefully they ask about, I don't know. I don't know what I wanted other than
Yeah.
like those three things.
Yep. Those are good things to want. But I channeled Pop for that performance and took my keys out and cleaned
Well
my ears.
done.
Yeah. Sam was like, I love it. Keep doing it. So I have
Occasionally ask,
instincts.
what are you doing?
Yeah. Yep. Um, so I guess that's what it makes me nostalgic for. Shouts to Pop. Who is
Oh.
your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
This one's tough,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate to do this to a gal, but okay, Chancellor Arnold's receptionist Pam, she was stirring the pot. She was making faces like, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
Brandon, I think you screwed the pooch.
Mm-hmm.
Like all she had to do was
Was
check
ask.
in, was ask.
Uh-huh.
All
100%.
she had to do was be like, I'll write it down. I'll make sure he answers this and come back again like tomorrow.
Right. I can see you're agitated. Like, you've been super helpful. I know the chancellor likes you. No. She's like, she just keeps twisting.
Yep.
And yeah, no, I 100% Pam, the cock blocking Brandon receptionist, was the worst person of the episode for me. Like, whereas the lady at Apple was a hero, uh,
Yes.
Pam is a hindrance because she's just making people's lives miserable. You know, I mean, and also it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say that we don't like seeing Brandon get his shit twisted.
Sure.
Like, it's kind of fun. Um, but I mean, it seems unnecessary, Pam.
Yeah.
You know, and probably not something that the chancellor wants you to do. Quite
No.
honestly, he wants you to, like, Brandon has been actively stalking him. He doesn't want that.
No.
It's like, handle this. It's your job. Keep the crazies out of my office. And you can't do that because Brandon is here again talking about my slutty daughter. And I'd rather he didn't.
And he's right.
Plus, it says Brandon Warsh right here. Jesus.
It
Just point it out to him.
says Brandon Welsh.
Right. Yeah. It's awful. It's stupidness. All right. So I think we did it.
We did.
All right. So join us here on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when I think we're either going to watch Cat on a Hot Tin Roof or curtain calls of people after they just performed Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Jesus Christ.
Might just do that. Might just be an hour and a half of people in white slips bowing.
Oh my god. If you really don't want to watch Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, we can look for something else. I have no idea. Because here's the thing. What else do we look up? People going into labor early?
Yeah. I mean, we could find something with Carrie Wurr in it, who is Ariel.
Okay.
Like, we could do that. We could
They do
always
look
watch.
familiar.
Yeah, we could always watch. She's done a lot of stuff that you probably wouldn't like. I think she's done a lot of horror movies.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Not exclusively, maybe, but we could find something with Chancellor Arnold in it. But I'm fine to watch Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I just thought it was funny we didn't get to see any of it in this episode. You know,
Well,
hey, we did it again.
do we still have? Yeah, right. um, Airplane is still planned at some point, right?
Yeah, we'll figure out how to do Airplane at some point for
I
sure.
mean, we could always do Airplane for this. I don't know if Chancellor Arnold. I'm imagining he's coming back. They have 3 more years of college, and I know Claire from various hairstyles is still on the show.
Mm-hmm. Chancellor Arnold is an ongoing concern for us. So wonderful.
Oh, concern, no.
Well, he has to deal with these lunatics.
Oh,
So maybe concern
no.
for him.
He's replaced Mrs. Teasley. I miss her.
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, he's the person on the administration they go talk to. But Chancellor Arnold is, he's all right in my book. That's what I think. So we're gonna do that. And then join us here next week, Cheesemeisters, when we watch season 4, episode 31, Mr. Walsh Goes to Washington, part 1. Because we decided that for these 2-parters, we're splitting them up. We're doing it because let's just do 2 movies. It lets us,
Yes.
really just. So we're gonna watch part 1 because it was a 2-parter when it aired, kids. So join us here for that. It's gonna be pretty fun. Lots of stuff happens in these next 2 episodes.
Yay!
Yep, it's gonna be pretty good. But until then, Cheesemeisters.
Bye.
Bye. Acting.